Welcome you all. Welcome to Munimass. So in this video, I would like to discuss with you GATE 2021 Metallurgical Engineering Mathematics Part Solutions. Okay. So for MME students, it will be helpful. So those who are not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe and share your friends. So coming to the mathematics part, in the first question we have, find the for the given matrix below, the eigenvalues are okay. So the given matrix is 1 0 minus 1 0 1 0 minus 1 0 1. So actually we go with to finding the eigenvalues det of a minus lambda I equal to 0. But we don't bother of all those things in direct process. We have to go by indirect process by using of properties. So the properties we have, sum of eigenvalues equal to trace of a matrix. Sum of eigenvalues equal to trace of a matrix. And second property we have, product of eigenvalues equal to det of A. Okay. So here go for first property. I am verifying first property. So the trace of given matrix is sum of diagonal elements nothing but 3. Sum of diagonal elements nothing but 3. Now sum of eigenvalues here, the sum of these eigenvalues are 4, the sum of these eigenvalues is 4, the sum is 3, the sum is 4. So the first property itself will get the solution, that is nothing but option C is the correct one. Okay. Option C itself gives answer. Okay. Using first property itself gives the solution within a minute. You can easily answer for this question. Okay. So that is about our first question in case of MME. Now coming to second question. So which of the following is homogeneous function of degree 3? Homogeneous function of degree 3. So a function is called as homogeneous in case of f of xy, replacing xy by kx and ky, f of kx comma ky gives k power n times f of x comma y, then f is called homogeneous function of degree n. F is called homogeneous function of degree n. So likewise we can verify. So here the first option we have, option A, f of x comma y is x cube plus 2x square y square. So if I replace x by kx, y by ky, so this is kx whole cube plus 2 times kx whole square plus into ky whole square. So this is k cube x cube. So this is 2 times k square. Here k square, k power 4 x square y square. So you will get only k cube common, but still k remains in the second term. Still k remains here, k x square y square. So we cannot, or we are unable to write k power n into f of xy. K power n into f of xy. So it is not homogeneous. Option A is not homogeneous. Okay. Now coming to option B, f of x comma y is y square x plus 2y x square. So f of kx comma ky whole square into kx, 2 into ky into kx whole square. So this is k square y square kx, this is 2 ky k square x square. So I can take k cube common for whole terms, y square x plus 2y x square. So this is k cube f of x comma y. So that's why this is the function of homogeneous of degree 3. So option B is correct. So option C is also we are unable to take k cube common, and in this also we are unable to take k cube common. Okay, like option A, we are unable to take k cube common. Okay, for both terms. So that's why option B is correct. Option B is correct. Okay. Now the third question, the divergence of vector field is a very simple question. They have given v bar of x, y, z, where divergence of the v bar is given by vx, vy, vz. Nothing but v1 I bar plus v2 j bar plus v3 k bar. Okay. So the divergence of this one is divergence of v bar is dou v1 by dou x plus dou v2 by dou y, or dou vx, sorry, this is vx, vy, vz. Vx by dou x, dou vy by dou y plus dou vz by dou z. So option A is correct. It's a direct question, the divergence of vector. Okay. Now we go for next question. It's a numerically typed answer, NTA. Numerically typed. We have to type the answer using of keypad. Okay. So here the given question is, it's a limits question. Already we have limits video. If you want, go through there. More information will be available in that video. 2 videos we have done in case of limits. Okay. So the problem the given as limit x tends to 0, sine square 5x by sine square x. Sine square 5x by sine square x. Okay. This would like to solve. This I would like to solve using the formula limit x tends to 0, sine ax by ax equal to 1. Okay. Using the formula sine ax by ax equal to 1. So using that formula, I would like to solve this. So for that case, I'm going to divide and multiply for the numerator as 5x whole square by 5x whole square. Similarly, for denominator sine square x, divide and multiplying with x square by x square. So I can take limit for both numerator and denominator. This will be written as sine square 5x by 5x whole square into 25x square by limit x tends to 0, sine square x by x square into x square. This x square gets cancelled. This again I rewrite it as sine 5x by 5x whole square into 25 by the denominator I rewrite as sine x by x whole square. So this is 1 into 25 by 1, that will be 25. So you should type as 25, that will be gives correct answer. So that is a limit question. So we have already did 2 videos for limits. Go through that, you will get more problems. Already these kind of problems we did. Okay. Now we go for another numerically typed question. So for the in the case of this, it's a probability question. The grain size x of annealed specimens follows a symmetric distribution with mean mu equal to 5 and standard deviation sigma equal to 0.5. The percentage of specimens with grain size in the range of 5 to 6 is expected to be. Okay. So in that case, given that mu equal to 5 and sigma equal to 0.5, nothing but 1 by 2. So I'm going to find the probability of specimens between 5 and 6 mu m, 5 and 6. So it follows symmetric distribution, nothing but normal distribution. Okay. So normal distribution like this. Okay. So I have to find between 5 to 6. It's a x variable, but I would like to convert into z variable. So converting this into z as taken by x minus mu by sigma. Okay. So that is nothing but x minus 5 by sigma is 1 by 2. So converting this into z variable as like replacing x by here 5 minus 5 by 1 by 2 less than x minus 5 by 1 by 2 less than 6 minus 5 by 1 by 2. So this is 5 minus 5 0 less than This taken as z and this taken as 1 by 1 by 2 is nothing but 2. Nothing but 2. Okay. So this is nothing but the probability of 0 to 2. The probability of z from 0 to 2. And the given that the probability of P of x less than or equal to mu plus 2 sigma is 0.98, means that the probability of minus 2 to plus 2 as 0.98, okay. Because of which is symmetric distribution, probability of minus 2 to plus 2 is 0.98. Because of this is symmetric, I can write this 2 times 0 to 2. 0 to 2, okay, as 0.98. So probability of 0 to 2 is 0.98 by 2. So that will be 0.98 by 2. So this is 0.495 something. So the percentage people we need, this is probability between 5 and 6. The percentage people between you need, so you should multiplying with 100. We are multiplying with 100 percentage people, okay. So this is 49.5 or 49, you can write whatever. That will be gives correct answer, okay. Now we go for another question. This is also NTA. The minimum value of y equal to x square minus 2x plus 4. It's a very simple question. I call it as y equal to f of x as x square minus 2x plus 4. So in PUC itself you will learn it. So finding minimum maximum of function of single variable. For that you should find f dash of x. Derivative of x square is 2x and derivative of 2x is 2 plus 0. So for critical points you should equating to f dash as 0. So that is 2x minus 2 0 means that x equal to 1. 2x equal to 2 means that x equal to 1. That will gives critical point. Okay. Now we go for f double dash. F double dash of x is nothing but 2 is greater than 0, then definitely f has minimum at the critical point x equal to 1. F has minimum, okay, at x equal to 1. So what is that minimum value? Replace f of 1 is 1 minus 2 into 1 plus 4. We need minimum value, that's why you should replace. At what point they will ask, you should replace by x is 1. But they want minimum value, so replace that value in f. 1 minus 2 plus 4, nothing but 5 minus 2 is 3. So option A is correct. This is a 2 marks question, very simple one they given. So you can easily answer this using this process. So this is Newton's-Raphson method numerical problem. So the f of x they given x minus cos x, and Newton's-Raphson method to estimate the root of f of x after the first iteration is round to 3 decimal places where initial guess as 0.5 radians, means that x not taken by 0.5 radians. Okay, don't worry. So in case of Newton's-Raphson method, the iteration formula we have xn plus 1 equal to xn minus f of xn by f dash of xn. Okay. So for first iteration, put n equal to 0. Put n equal to 0 here. Then x1 is x naught minus f of x naught by f dash of x naught. Okay. So what is f of x naught? F of x is this. F of x naught is 0.5. So f of 0.5 is 0.5 minus cos of 0.5 radians. So while using calculator, I have used calculator, okay. So that will be minus 0.3775 for me, okay. And f dash of x, you know it, f dash of derivative of f of x. Derivative of x is 1 and derivative of cos x is minus sin x, minus of minus plus sin x. So this is f dash of x. So f dash of 0.5, 1 plus sine of 0.5. So this is also I calculated using of scientific calculator 4794. They will provide in your exam on the right side, don't worry. So that is 4794. Okay. So replacing those values here, x naught is 0.5 minus, so this is minus 0.3775 by 1.4794. So this is 0.5, this will be 0.255, minus of minus plus 0.255 by dividing this. Okay, that's why this is 0.755. So that is 3 decimal places. 0.755 gives the correct answer. Okay. Likewise, you can solve easily while if you know this formula, Newton's Raphson method. Okay. And another problem we have, the work done by a force F bar equal to 2xi bar plus 3yj bar along the straight line from the point 0, 0 to 1, 2. 0, 0 to 1, 2. Okay. So the F bar they given we have 2xi bar plus 3yj bar. So we need to find work done from 0, 0 to 1, 2, the straight line, along the straight line 0, 0 2. The straight line equation of this we have, so this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. Y minus 0 by y2 is 2 minus 0. X minus 0 by x1 is 1, 1 minus 0. Y by 2 equal to x, y equal to 2x. So you can write directly also y equal to x, but I just explain you how it comes. Okay. And the work done by a force W is integral C F bar dot dr bar. F bar dot dr bar. Okay. So where R bar is xi bar plus yj bar, then dr bar is dxi bar plus dyj bar. So then F bar dot dr bar is F bar dot dr bar. Dot product with F bar of this is 2x dx plus 3y dy. Sorry, 3y dy. Okay. So therefore W equal to integral C 2x dx plus 3y dy. And y we have y equal to 2x, dy equal to 2 times dx. So replacing that 2x dx and replacing y by 2x and dy by 2 dx, dy by 2 dx, where x varies from 0 to 1, where x varies from 0 to 1. And if you see this, this 2 times x dx, and this is 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 2, 12, 12x dx. 2x dx plus 12x dx is 14x dx. 14x dx. So 14 taken outside, integral x dx is x square by 2, 0 to 1. This will be 7. 7 times 1 minus 0, so that will be 7. The 7 will be the correct answer, the total work done by a force. Likewise, you can solve using the formula integral F bar dot dr bar. Okay. Now we go for another one. So a coin is tossed by 3 times. It's a probability question. A coin is tossed by 3 times. Okay. Given that there are more heads than tails, the probability of getting exactly one tail is, given that means that this event already happened. Then we need to find this probability after happening of this event. Okay. So I'd like to solve this. So when tossing of 3 coins or a coin tossed by 3 times, then sample space will be, you know it, H, 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 T, H, T, H, H, T, 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 H, T, T, H, H, T, H, H, sorry, T, H, 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 T, H, T, T, H, T, TTH and TTT. The total 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is 8. Total 8. Okay. Now assuming this A as the event of more heads than tails. More heads than tails. So more heads than tails. 10 heads are more. So here 3 heads, 0 tails. This is 2 heads, 1 tail. 2 heads, 1 tail. Okay, 2 heads, 1 tail. These are all. So favorable cases of A are H means 3 heads, 0 tail. 2 heads, 1 tail. 2 heads, 1 tail. Okay, so that's it. Here 1 head, 2 tail means tails are more, so no need to take. Okay, so these are all 4. So then P of A is 4 by 8. Favorable cases by total number of cases. Favorable 4, total 8. 4 by 8. Okay. Now coming to B, probability of getting exactly 1 tail. Probability of getting the event of exactly 1 tail. The event of 1 tail. Favorable cases are HHT, HTH, THH. That will be 3. P of B is 3 by 8. Probability of that is favorable cases are 3, total is 8. Now we need to find probability of B given A. A is already happened. Using of conditional probability we need to solve. P of B given A. Okay. A is already happened. Given that this already happened. That's why P of B given A. Nothing but P of B intersection A by P of A. P of B intersection A by P of A. Okay. P of B intersection A is the event of more heads than tails and exactly 1 tail. Means the common events of both A and B. The common are these 3 itself. Okay. So favorable cases are HHT, HTH, THH. Using of conditional probability we are solving. So P of B intersection A is also 3 by 8. P of B intersection is also 3 by 8. Okay. So this will be 3 by 8 by P of A is 4 by 8. 3 by 4, nothing but 0.75 is the correct answer. Hope you are all getting 0.75 is the correct answer. Okay. Likewise, you can solve. Given that means that, so you should use conditional probability. Means this event already happened. This event A is the event that it's already happened. So P of B intersection A, P of B given A is P of B intersection A by P of A. Okay. So using that formula you can solve. So this is aptitude question, first 15 part. Okay. So this is also a probability question. I would like to solve you for the sake of convenient. Okay. You will get it by next time also, same kind of questions. You will get benefit. So that's why I would like to solve. So a box contains so 15 blue, 45 black, total of 60. If 2 balls are selected at randomly without replacement, 2 balls are selected from this box, okay, without replacement. The probability of outcome of which the first selected is blue and the second selected is black is, it's a very simple question. So total is 60. So first you should select blue. After you should select remaining you should select black. Okay, so that's why the probability of event is selection of blue. So after selecting of blue without replacing of black, after selecting of blue you should select black. Okay, so first you should select blue. So the probability of that is, the favorable cases are 15C1 by total is 60C1. So without replacement, they are specifying that without replacement. So when we draw a ball here, when we draw a blue ball here, then the remaining are, when we are draw a blue ball here, the remaining are 14 blue balls and 45 black itself. So it's nothing but 59 only. It's nothing but total 59 only, the remaining. Okay, total. Okay, so that's why I would like to select black after drawing a blue is 45C1 by 59C1. So this is 15 by 60 into 45 by 59. So 15 fours are 60. That's why 45 by multiplying this 236. So option B is correct. It's an aptitude question. It's also a very simple one. So that's why I solved here. So that's about this. Thank you all. Thank you for listening.